Throughout more than 3 decades, Braxton has been a dominant force in the R&B music industry. Because of her exciting stage presence and soulful voice, she was able to win over admirers all over the world, which ultimately led to her reaching the top of the charts. Unfortunately, Toni Braxton's financial journey has been a roller coaster, even though she has achieved amazing success. Her net worth has fluctuated substantially throughout her career. How Toni Braxton amassed her wealth and success. It was in the late 1980s when Toni Braxton and her sisters formed the band known as the Braxtons, which was the beginning of their musical careers. Nevertheless, when she obtained a solo recording contract with LaFace Records in 1992, her actual talent was finally able to shine through. Her first studio album, titled Toni Braxton, was the catalyst that propelled her to fame and immediately became a multi-platinum success, selling more than 10 million copies around the globe. Following the huge success of her last album, Secrets, which was a blockbuster album and sold more than 15 million copies worldwide, Braxton released her next album. Toni Braxton became a musical superstar in the R&B genre as a result of the success of both of her albums, which topped various charts and earned her multiple Grammy Awards. Even though her singing career brought in a large amount of money, Braxton also expanded her sources of income by delving into acting, television, and live engagements. A look inside the luxurious lifestyle of Toni Braxton. One's love for the more refined aspects of life developed alongside fame and money. It was clear that Toni Braxton had a taste for luxury, as evidenced by the fact that she chose expensive jewelry, properties, and clothing. On the other hand, her lavish way of living finally caught up with her, and she found herself in a position where she was having severe financial issues. Reports indicate that Braxton owed millions of dollars to a variety of creditors, some of which included the Internal Revenue Service, Tiffany & Co., AT&T, and Neiman Marcus. Her cosmetics, wardrobe, and hair alone are said to have cost her over $2.5 million over 2 years, according to reports. Unfortunately, Toni Braxton's tendency to spend excessively, in conjunction with the unfavorable contract she had with her record company, resulted in her filing for bankruptcy on 2 separate occasions, the first time in 1998 and the second time in 2010. The finest financial decisions and investments made by Toni Braxton. Even though Toni Braxton experienced several financial losses throughout her career, she was able to recover and rebuild her fortune by making astute financial decisions and investments. These are some of her most successful financial choices. Toni Braxton developed her career beyond music by branching out into acting, television, and live engagements. This allowed her to diversify her sources of revenue. The diversification of her income sources helped to provide her with various sources of income, which protected her finances if any one of her revenue streams failed. Rebranding as a reality TV star. Braxton's participation in the reality show Braxton Family Values brought her to the attention of a new generation of fans and assisted in the revitalization of her career as an entertainer. Collaborating with other artists and producers, Braxton has been able to utilize her connections and explore new musical avenues by working with industry icons such as Babyface and collaborating with her sisters. This means that she can reach new audiences. Reducing her once extravagant spending habits, Braxton has made a significant effort to reduce her spending habits, and she is now concentrating on achieving a balance between her earnings and her expenditures. By the time her debut album was released, Toni Braxton had already established herself as an R&B sensation. During an interview with VH1, Larry Reid made the following statement: "We known her as the First Lady of LaFace. Our diva was always her. We had Toni, yet Clive had Whitney. Tommy had Maria, and we had Clive." The BBC described the compilation as spiritedly, mature soul at its best, and just urban enough to make it the bedroom album for the hip-hop generation. Throughout her career, Braxton has sold more than 70 million records, including 40 million albums, all over the world. Diane Warren's song Unbreak My Heart was her smash, and it remained at #1 for 11 weeks. An academic named Bob McCann, who authored the Encyclopedia of African American Actresses in Film and Television 2010, referred to it as simply one of the most haunting R&B records ever made. A reviewer by the name of Mark Edward Nero referred to it as Braxton's finest moment and referred to it as one of the best R&B breakup songs. In addition, he made the following observation: "Damn, this song is so depressing that it can make people cry for hours together." Throughout his career, Braxton has been honored with 9 Billboard Music Awards, 7 American Music Awards, and 7 Grammy Awards. She has been cited as an influence by several musicians, including Beyoncé, her sister Tamar Braxton, Billy Godfrey, Kelly Clarkson, Leela James, Keisha Cole, Teyana Taylor, Kaleni, Sevyn Streeter, Ari Lennox, and Anja Nissen, among others. In the course of her career, Braxton had a number of an impact on fashion, primarily due to the high splits that she wore in her dresses. When it came to the Grammy Awards selection of the Best Dressed of the Decade in 2011, Braxton was at the top of the list. I've always gone a little risk with all my other award show outfits. In 2012, Braxton was included on the list of the 50 Greatest Women in Music compiled by VH1. The incredible performance that Braxton gave at Super Bowl XXXIV in the year 2000 is considered to be one of the most memorable Super Bowl performances. Braxton is a primary character on the popular web parody Got to Be Real, the diva variety show, which also features other R&B and pop divas. Braxton is featured among other divas. She made history by becoming the first African-American performer in Las Vegas to have her act hit the top 10 charting shows for Vegas performances with her residency show, Toni Braxton Revealed, which was performed in Las Vegas. The giant $1 million microphone that Braxton used to perform at every event was another thing that brought her a lot of attention. According to Braxton, I believe that is a wonderful component of the show. I believe that you should have a little bit of liberation in your life, and this is my tiny bit of that. White gold was used to construct Braxton's prop, and it was adorned with 450 carats of diamonds. It is said that the microphone cost $1 million. Several songs by Braxton have become homosexual anthems, including Unbreak My Heart, He Wasn't Man Enough, and Make My Heart. Braxton has also been regarded as a gay icon. After the release of Unbreak My Heart, the singer remarked that she recognized all the support that she had received. Additionally, it was just fantastic. Braxton responded, "I love my boys because my boys help me be a better girl." This was in response to a question regarding her LGBT audiences. Both my choreographer and my video director are gay, and ever since I began working in the profession, they have been my closest friends from the beginning. Within the entirety of the industry, they are my favorite component. It can be concluded that Toni Braxton's financial path has been marked by both highs and lows, which has resulted in a significant amount of fluctuation in her net worth throughout her career. Nevertheless, as of the year 2023, her net worth is expected to be between $8 million and $10 million due to her hardworking personality, as well as her financial discipline and her ability to diversify from one investment to another. Even though her narrative serves as a cautionary tale for individual people as well as celebrities, her dogged will to triumph over hardship acts as a source of motivation for both personal development and financial security. So this is the end of our today's video. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.